Asaria Fazil, Asaria Fazil, Zohair Abbas, Zohair Abbas, can you listen me?
Yes, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, beta. Start, beta, the prayer.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين.
Yes. Good morning, everyone, once again. Yes. Now, what is today's thought? Anyone has seen in the group? No one? No one has seen today's thought? Yes, boys. None of you have seen today's thought? Chalo, no problem. I'll be showing you and we will discuss about the thought first. What is today's thought? Okay. Yes. Now, today's thought is about something about again your try, your success. Okay. Now, beta, always you have to remember in your life, whatever you do, okay, that comes directly from where? From your efforts. Yes or no? Yes or no, beta? The efforts, right? Whatever you are doing in your life, okay? So today's wonderful thought is, right? First step to the victory is three letters, small try. What it is, beta? Three letters, small try. That is, whatever you try, right? You try, you need to keep on trying it again, right? Whatever you do in your life, whatever work you do in your life, right? You need to again do that work so that you get victory, you get success in your life, right? So keep on trying, okay? As it is said, that first step of the first step to victory is is what? Is three small letters. Try. What it is, better? Three small letters word, that is try. Try seems very small letter word, but lots of efforts are put, right? To do that work. Okay, Jen. Yes. Now, yesterday, we had seen about. Yes. Did you see my thought or not, beta? It was visible.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. Yesterday, I have sent you the notes, right, beta? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Notes of lesson number 4 I sent you, right? है ना? All of you saw that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So if you have seen that, see that you start writing in your fair books, okay? Okay, boys? Is it clear? Yes. Now today we are going to do our paper solution, okay? The exam which was conducted on 4/8, okay? Now see, we are first having choose the correct alternative, that is MCQ, okay? Rajvardhan was who, beta? Rajyavardhan was who? Rajyavardhan was dash. Who was Rajyavardhan, beta? Yes. Younger brother, elder brother ke brother-in-law. Who was he?
Elder brother.
Yes, he was elder brother. Who was he? Elder brother of Harshvardhan. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Chalo. Now, next, number two. Devgupta was the king of Dash. What will be the answer in this? Who will say me?
Malwa.
Yes, very good. Devgupta was the king of all of you. Give the answer.
Malwa.
Huh? Very good. Devgupta was the king of Malwa. Option D. Right? Option D. Malwa. Next, number three. What is the shape of the orbit of the Earth?
Number C.
Yes.
No, ma'am, all of these.
Yes. Number three. Yes. What is the shape of the Earth? Who has written only one?
Ma'am, Ovel. Sorry, Ahmad was right.
Okay. But actually, what should be the answer? Yes, boys. What should be the answer? What is given in your PDF? All of these.
Ovel.
Only one answer is not correct. All of this is the correct answer. As the shape of the earth is oval, egg-shaped, or you can say elliptical. So, all of this is the correct answer. Chalo. What is the fourth number? Read Fazil. The imaginary axis dividing the earth in exactly two parts is called what, beta? Is called equator. What it is called? Equator. Now in fill in the blanks, right? There is one fill in the blanks in the upper line. If you written, it's okay. If you're not written, also it's okay. Okay. Question two. Okay. Nalanda Vidyapeeth admission was taken through. Students, how did they get admission in Nalanda Vidyapeeth? Huh, beta? No one knows the answer. Boys, can you listen me? Chalo, first fill in the blanks. Harshvardhan ruled mostly over dash India. What will be the answer? North, south, east, ke west? Yes, boys. What will be the answer? Boys, can you listen me? Hello? Hello? Boys? Hello? Boys, am I audible?
Isn't
Okay, fine. So it takes for 24 hours for the earth to complete one circle. Okay, how many time circle of rotation, right? Now next, Devgupta, the king of Malwa, killed Rajeshri and imprisoned her. What will be the answer? Devgupta, the king of Malwa, yes, killed Rajeshri's husband and imprisoned her. Who will say me the answer true if the statement is true or false? It is true. What it is? True. Yes. Then number two, Harshvardhan wanted to make Takshashila a world famous university. False, right? Yes or no, boys? हर्षवर्धन को किसको फेमस यूनिवर्सिटी बनाना था नालंदा यूनिवर्सिटी को राइट नेक्स्ट आंसर द अर्थ revolves around the sun. Boys, can you listen me? The earth revolves around the sun, maintaining a fixed distance. Maintaining what, beta? A fixed distance throughout the year. Is it true or false? It is false. It does not maintain the same distance, right? Boys, can you listen me? Boys, boys, chalo. Next, first we will read number two. When did Rajyavardhan came to the throne? Who killed Rajyavardhan? How? So when did he come on the throne? When Rajyavardhan came to the throne, when his father, okay, when his father Prabhakar Vardhan died, right? Beta, Prabhakar Vardhan died. Yes or no, beta?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, when Prabhakar Vardhan died. And Prabhakar Vardhan was who? Prabhakar Vardhan was his father, right? And King Shashank, who killed Rajyavardhan? King Shashank killed Rajyavardhan. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, King Shashank. Of which state you have to also write? Of Gowda state. Yes or no? And
Yes, ma'am.
yes, how was he killed? By using what type of fraudulent means? Means गलत तरीके से, right? Yes or no, beta? Now,
Yes, ma'am.
yes, very good. Now, question number three. Answer one number is left. We will be doing, okay? What was the first task Harshvardhan carried out after becoming the king? And who was Rajeshri? So, what was the first task? First task was to free his imprisoned sister. Yes or no? Beta.
Yes, ma'am.
And what was her name? It was Rajeshri. Yes. From whom? From the clutches. From whom? from the clutches of Devgupta, है ना? Devgupta, the king of Malwa. Yes or no, beta? Yes? Chalo, number one is left. What is number one? Define rotation and revolution. So what have you written in this answer? Okay, shall I say? The circular movement, okay, the circular movement of the earth, yes, on its own imaginary axis, on its own, okay, on its own imaginary axis is called rotation. Yes or no? Is what, beta? Is rotation. That is circular movement, right? Whereas revolution is elliptical movement, right? So the movement, what will be the other definition? The movement of the earth, right, around the sun. Yes, where, beta? Around the sun on an imaginary path. Yes, is what? It is revolution. Shall understood till here? Chalo, now there are two short notes. Yes, write a short note on rotation of the earth. Yes, what was that? I'll speak it once, okay? The movement of the earth on its own imaginary axis is called rotation of the earth. Okay, and second point is, just as the top rotates on its own axis, the earth also rotates on its own imaginary axis. Okay, the imaginary axis can be considered perpendicular to the earth. What can it be considered, beta? Perpendicular to the earth, right? Yes or no? Then we can write about the speed of the earth rotation, right? The speed of the earth rotates with a speed of say 1670 kilometers per hour. With this speed, it takes 24 hours to complete one rotation. Hence, our one day is of 24 hours. Is it clear till here, all of you? And second last point is, day and night are only possible due to rotation of the earth. Yes? And the last point is, the part of the earth which faces the sun observes day, while the one on the other side observes night. Clear till here, all of you? Boys, clear? Yes or no? Boys, why no one is replying? Boys, can you listen me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so why I get no answers after repeatedly answering only questioning only answers is given? So I hope everyone has written the same way the answers, right? Chalo. Now last class we were doing lesson number 5. Rotation and day, location and time. Right? So in that we saw that earth is divided into various parts, right? Through some lines, right? And what are the some lines known as? Yes, they are known as latitudes and longitudes, right? Yes or no, beta? Yes. Now the last class, I explained you something about equator. Yes, the equator is what, beta? It is the middle line. Yes, which divides the earth into two parts, right? Beta? Yes or no? Can you see my screen, boys? Boys, can you see my screen? Hello, boys, can you see my screen? Zoe Rabas, Zoe Rabas, can you see my screen? Okay, I guess you all can see, right? So this is our equator. Can you see it? 0 degree equator. Okay, what does it do? It divides the earth into two hemispheres. One is northern hemisphere, this, and the other is the southern hemisphere. Clear? Clear? Now we will see yesterday's topic, that is the 0 degree longitude. Can you see here? This is a standing line. Can you see? Vertical line.
मैम कुछ सुना नहीं था.
What happened?
कुछ सुना ही नहीं रहा मैम.
My mic is on and volume is also full, better. Okay, so it is 0 degree longitude and it divides the earth into eastern hemisphere and western hemisphere. Okay, clear, beta? Eastern hemisphere and western hemisphere. Okay, and it is known as prime meridian. Now, why it is known as Greenwich line? Anyone knows that? Because it passes from Greenwich, which is a part of England. That is why it is also known as Greenwich line. Okay, clear, everyone? Clear till here or not?
Yes मैम clear.
Yes, then why everyone is not replying? I don't understand. Yes, beta, can you listen me?
Yes मैम.
Chalo. So all this is about rotation, the two hemisphere, the four hemispheres. Okay, what is the role of equator? Who will say me? Yes, Fazil, are you there? Fazil, can you listen me? Zoirabas, can you listen me?
Hello, ma'am. Zaki, can I read Muhammad Zaki? Okay.
Yes, okay, you can better. You understood though what is Greenwich line, what is Greenwich line and what is equator?
Yes.
Very good. Chalo, read better.
Ma'am, from latitude,
Yes,
latitude is an angle which ranges from 0 at the equator to 90 degrees, north or south. At the poles, lines of latitude run east-west as circles parallel to the equator. Draw a circle and mark a line of latitude with the help of a map. Mention the various countries through which that latitude passes. Draw latitude at 23.5 degree north and south and write the names of the countries through which they pass. The equator
yes,
is the middle.
very good. So now we'll see about equator, right? Yes, better.
The equator is the middle latitude or the 0 degree latitude which divides the earth into northern and southern hemisphere. The part of the earth that lies to the north of the 0 degree equator latitude is called the northern hemisphere, and the part that lies to its south is known as the southern hemisphere.
Southern hemisphere.
Southern hemisphere. How many latitudes pass through our village or city? How can we find out?
Yes, how can we find out with the help of an activity that we discussed, right? Yes. Now then we saw about GPS mobile phones, right? From GPS mobile phone, we can locate the places. Yes, exact longitude of the place, exact latitude of the place. Because how does GPS work? Using the internet, right? From the My Location
Yes.
app, we can easily understand about the location of a particular person, right? Yes. Yes, better continue.
GPS mobile phones and Google. Exact latitude and longitude of a place can be known with the help of global positioning
Listening. Very good.
system in phones and satellites in space. Using the internet, you can get information about the latitude and longitude of your village or city by simply clicking on the My Location option in your phone.
Yes,
Longitude
understood.
and
Yes,
yes,
understood till here about GPS.
the,
Yes, better continue.
yes, longitude and longitudinal coordinates of a place. The vertical imaginary lines draw drawn on a globe that run in the north-south direction are known as longitudes. Find the following from the given map. Through which country does the 0 degree longitude pass? How many longitudes are present in the eastern and western hemisphere
Yeah.
respectively?
Yes. Now we are going to discuss this. How? What is the 0 degree longitude? Yes, and what is why it is known as Greenwich? Yes.
Yeah,
So as I showed you right now before few seconds in the camera. Okay, what is 0 degree longitude? It divides the Earth into
equator.
no longitude, latitude. No.
Oh,
0 degree longitude is what?
it's divide the uh, earth into eastern hemisphere and western hemisphere.
Yes, very good. It divides the Earth into Eastern Hemisphere and Western Hemisphere, right? and 0 degree equator divides into northern hemisphere
Northern
and
hemisphere and southern hemisphere.
uh,
Weather.
understood the difference between both now, all of you?
Yes.
Yes, the eastern hemisphere and the northern hemisphere and the western hemisphere and the western
Southern.
yes, western and eastern and northern and southern. Okay, what divides the eastern and western hemisphere?
Longitude.
Longitude, but which longitude?
0 degree longitude.
Yes, and it is also known as prime meridian. Okay, what is 0 degree longitude known as, beta?
Prime meridian.
Absolutely right. It is known as prime meridian, and it is also known as what? Greenwich. Why? As it passes through Greenwich in England. Okay, clear?
Yes.
From where does it pass?
Greenwich in England.
Yeah, as it passes from Greenwich in England. That is why it is known as Greenwich line also. Okay.
Sir, ma'am,
हाँ
so
बोलो.
ma'am, if longitude 0 degree longitude passed through the Greenwich of England, so England parts one side eastern and one side western.
Yes, yes, absolutely correct.
Yeah. वैसा थोड़ी
Absolutely
ना हो.
correct. Yes, that is why it is also well, the role of 0 degree longitude is only that. Understood?
Okay.
Okay. Now the next point. Okay. Okay, it divides the earth into two vertical halves, as I said you, eastern hemisphere and western hemisphere. Right? Then what does it do? It has longitudes extending up to 180 degrees on both the sides, eastern and western sides, right? So in total 360, right? Since it passes through Greenwich, it is generally referred to as the prime meridian as well. Clear to clear everyone? Why it is known as prime meridian and why it is known as Greenwich line. See, in this homework you can try to write out some eastern countries and western countries like this way. When you divide the earth from here, see 0 degree से यहाँ longitude है यहाँ ऊपर. So
Yes.
yes, one side is western side and the other side is eastern side. So try to write out the names of the countries. Okay, in this particular table. Okay, all of you in homework.
Yes.
Do it as an activity, not as a boardroom work. Okay. Find out from which countries does the from which countries lie in the eastern part and which countries lie on the western part. Okay, all of you just try it once.
Ma'am.
हाँ बेटा बोलो.
Okay,
Say,
ma'am.
any doubt, anyone? So what is 0 degree longitude known as?
Prime meridian and Greenwich
Why it is known as Greenwich?
because it's passed through the Greenwich in England.